Hey, this is Nick, the Mining Book Guy, and today I've got a book that's probably pretty well known for investors in Canada, but not at all if you're from other parts of the world. It's called Stock Market Superstars by Bob Thompson. So what's neat is it's similar to like the Market Wizards type books that have lots of interviews of, great investors, where that book had mostly Americans, but this is all Canadians, and because it's Canada, it's more focused on the commodity and mining sectors, which is what we're interested in. And on top of that, it was written at a peak, 2007, right after a lot of these guys made a lot of money. I first heard about it because I was looking for a book on Eric Sprott, who's very interesting and has made a lot of money. I have to say, I wasn't, super impressed with his interview. I mean, it was solid, but I didn't learn too much. But I'm glad I picked up the book because while there's a bunch of good interviews in it, I just want to mention a few of the other names where I think the book is well worth just these couple of interviews. Wayne Deans, he's hilarious and he provides so much insight in his interview, including just a great story on Bre-X at the end. So I think that's absolutely the best interview. Norman Lamarche. He has a little more focused on mining, has some unique things to say. I'd say after Wayne Deans, that was my next favorite. And then just a couple others, Tom Stanley and Frank Mersch. I just wanted to bring those up because they weren't necessarily as much about mining, but they had some really interesting contrarian thoughts. All of these guys are contrarians, but those four interviews really stood out. Again, all of them are great, but those are well worth the price of the book. And I definitely recommend you take a look, especially if you're from outside of Canada, to get a better idea of Canadian stocks and stuff. And yeah, it was a fun one to pick up. This is Nick, the Mining Book Guy. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.